See what I got on, man. You
I
see what
see you,
we
True. I see you.
you see what we repping, man. We got Nishan Rigmaiden today, man. It's my dog right here. This big bro.
Yes, sir.
Sit down, King Clamps, Mr. Clamps.
What's good, Brody?
What's up with you? So we're gonna get right into it. Like, explain some of the obstacles you had to, deal with growing up in St. Louis.
uh, just being from the city of Wellston, you know what I'm saying? One of the most dangerous cities in St. Louis, you know
For
what I
sure,
mean?
for sure.
Basketball, sports, period, have always been a way to get away. And me having the pops that I had to keep me away from some of the danger has been a blessing, man. And I'm still moving forward with this basketball stuff, man. Just hopefully get me somewhere where I want to be.
For sure. Interview with Coach L coming soon, man. I texted him yesterday, man. Text him yesterday. Hey, it's a lot of talent that's really like from Wellston. That's
Oh
you
yeah,
see,
most
Tyree
definitely.
just got his shot. We know Ben. We know
Hmm.
Pat. Like,
Uh,
yeah, we know all of them. It's coming for sure.
yeah.
You also a lot of things people don't know about you, bro. You played baseball and volleyball in high school. What made you go those two sport routes?
Baseball. I started off when I ain't started playing basketball until I was probably in the fifth grade. Baseball is the sport I was always better in. Uh, and volleyball, my dad forced the basketball team to play because they didn't have enough players or whatever. So his childhood friend was the coach, and we had to wind up playing volleyball. We ain't win a set all year. But baseball, I was that guy. Definitely a pitcher, man. I led STL and strikeouts my junior and senior year, so that was a blessing too.
Hey, I know that because damn, my boys went crazy. Oh. No, but I know that because Coach L, I remember our baseball team had a lot of players. He was trying to make us play.
Yeah.
My boys just got the tripping. So in high school, you actually averaged 28, 27, 8, and 7. Explain like when you playing. First of all, you did at a high school, North Tech. Like it's not a traditional high school.
Right.
So like explain like being at the top for like at that moment.
Uh, just putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? Transferring from Jennings,
Mhm.
starting varsity. Having the luxury of my dad being a coach as well. And man, just having a group of guys that wanted to play with me. You know what I mean? It was no hate. It was all love on a high school team. And at that time and point, I just felt like couldn't nobody stop me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the only way I was gonna be stopped was myself. And I put myself in a position by, what I'm saying, constantly working, staying in the gym, and like I said, the principal let us in the gym whenever we want to. And, we try to make a run. We just didn't get it done at that point in time.
For sure, and like we always know your offensive game different, but what you really hang your hat on is defense. You also average 3 steals. Like, explain the mindset you got to have as a defender.
Oh, man, honestly, it comes with pride. And that comes back to Wellston. Like, you come from Wellston, the first thing you taught is defense. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to stop somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want nobody going around bragging, talking about how many points he scored on you or nothing like that. You know what
In
I
St.
mean?
Louis,
So,
that shit
yeah,
don't
that's just St.
stop.
Louis, period. You know what I'm saying? That defense, you got to be able to play defense and hold your own, man. So that's where it comes from. It comes from that Wellston pride.
What specific game was you like? Oh yeah, I could do this for real at the next level.
Uh, it was, I want to say it was one game I think we lost. I wound up scoring, like I want to say like 49 points, and it was no jump shots. It was all layups and floaters. You know what I'm saying? At that point I say, okay, I could really be good at this game. And it was a good team, and we wound up losing. But at that point in time, I knew like, okay, I can be special if I constantly put this work in.
For sure. Like we know, like you, your brother Nate, like y'all stay in the gym. At what age was it where you like started playing every single day?
Uh, it had to be, I want to say, my sophomore year in high school. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was a baseball dude. I love baseball more than basketball at the point in time. But once I seen all my friends, like most people don't play baseball. You know what I'm saying? And all my friends play basketball. So, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to connect with my friends more, being with them more. So I said, you know what, this the route I'm gonna take. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this basketball route and try to do it this way, even though I was better at baseball. And that's when I started playing every single day and start working on my game.
For sure. You went the JUCO route. What kind of went into that decision? Because I thought you would have like more offers come with the numbers you was putting up.
So coming out of high school, man, I had a couple interests at mid majors, but we took the prep school route. You know, my dad wanted to take the prep school route, so you know what I'm saying. I trusted my dad in every decision he make with my basketball career. I took that route. We go Georgia Prep. I think we was ranked like number 5 in the country. The school wound up getting shut down. So once that school got shut down, we all had to go JUCO out that route. You know what I'm saying? Because it was basically like the ACT. We was going there to take ACT prep, and we really wasn't doing it. We was just playing basketball at that point. You know, so once they got shut down, they shifted everybody to the JUCO route. You know what I mean? And my brother was at St. Louis Community College, and I know I transferred out of high school away from him, and I wanted to play there with him. You know what I mean? So that's what put me there at St. Louis Community College, wanted to play with my brother.
And that year y'all played together, y'all went crazy.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, it's crazy how you was saying like you trust your dad with every basketball decision. Because I trust your dad with every basketball decision. I remember when I first went there, he didn't come to my senior year, bro. Like, and he was just like, how much you average last year? I'm like 16. He was like, you could easily get 20. I'm like, how? He was like, you can't score 5 points a quarter.
That's it.
And the way he broke it down to me, I was like, damn, because I was gonna transfer.
Hey,
like a lot of people don't know, I was going to Vashon my senior year. I was leaving.
Right. And that's the method right there. Get you a layup in the 3-pointer each quarter, and you'll get you 20. You ain't never thought about it that way.
And you're right, average 20 of me.
Yeah, real talk.
So in that JUCO, like you end up getting first team all reads and you averaged 18. Like everybody know JUCO is where the dogs at. Like, how did you get so comfortable like so soon?
I got comfortable soon because after my freshman year, Miles wound up coming and play with me. I already had Devontae, which is from Wellston. I had a couple Sodan guys, Todd, Shano, Barlow, Pep. You know, I can go on and on. So we had a lot of dogs there.
Yeah, y'all had a squad.
And they looked up to me to lead the team. You know what I'm saying? They knew I had the scoring ability, and they did that. You know what I'm saying? We all came out and played defense, but most importantly, like when it was time to put the ball in the hole, shot clock going down, they was fond of me, and I was, you know what I'm saying? I was delivering.
If you can go to the park right now, pick 5. Pick 4. 4 plus yourself.
Of course, me, Nate, C-Stock, Brandon Hollins, and Marco.
Okay, so you got somebody at each position.
Yeah, most definitely. That team.
Hey, C-Stock, such a bucket is crazy.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's crazy. Like when you got first team all region, how was it to kind of be like acknowledged? Because the fact that like out of high school you had to go to prep school route, like a lot of people want to give you the notoriety.
Right. Man, it was an honor because I mean, honestly, we had a lot of tough people in that region. You know what I mean? Like they actually put the ball in the hole, and our conference like Mobley then was tough too. So I mean, like I said, you know, my team having my back and the coach trusting in me to put the ball in the hole as a point guard, you know, having to find other guys, but actually letting me be aggressive, like be you know what I'm saying? Put the ball in the hole, put pressure on the defense. So once I seen that all that playing out, it was just an honor just to receive that.
And when y'all was playing Mobley, that's when Tyree Numbers there, wasn't it?
Yep, Tyree was there. Yep.
Oh, me, I remember his coach, bro. I swear I was in College Summit. And I get a call, and I had his number saved. I'm like, all right, this Mobley coach. I tell him, y'all go in the hallway. Bro, the only reason I did not commit to Mobley, when I answered the phone, his voice was so deep, bro. I was just thinking, like, I know if he yell at me, I'm going to get mad. And Tyree already said how he was a coach. He had already told me. So I'm like, nah, I ain't going to Mobley. Like, I'm going to just go to Robert Morris. I ain't going to Mobley.
And they're crazy because after my freshman year, I was going on my way up to Mobley. I got a call from Miles saying that he was committing to St. Louis Community College, and I wound up withdrawing, like basically like not going to Mobley, and like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here with my guys and try to bring something here.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It be like that though. Like I remember going to William Penn. I found out a couple of Vashon kids. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going for sure. Like Chance her, Cyrus her, I'm definitely going. Like, but it's crazy though. His voice really made me not commit. Like.
He definitely a crazy coach. When you hear him on the side yelling at him and stuff, you like, oh man, like this dude hurt.
Man, Tyree told me about the film sessions. I'm like, oh no, I can't. He be drilling like that.
Man.
Explain coming from a sports household, because y'all house, it don't matter who playing, it don't matter where it's at. The whole family going, be badass going, everybody going, bro. Like,
Man, it's the love, man, the support. You know what I'm saying? Like my family, just we support one another. You know what I'm saying? We try to stay together because man, life too short, and we preach that every single day. You know, every morning in our chats. You know, we text each other, we love each other because life too short, and we support one another no matter if it's a music, if somebody doing music, dance, basketball, we there. You know what I'm saying? So to build confidence in one another. You know what I mean? To keep striving on your dreams and stuff like that. So that's what our family is about, and that's why I get that passion and that grind and stuff from my family. You know what I'm saying? Because the support, I know they're gonna be behind me no matter what I do.
because every practice, Coach L, like, yeah, after this, Nate got a game. After this, Sean got a game.
Yeah.
Somebody coming up there. I would end up working for the Reebok thing. I'm at Bree games. Everybody there.
Yeah.
Everybody there. Like, it don't matter what it is.
What it is, we there.
It don't matter if one of y'all playing or not. Y'all just
Like,
gonna go.
yeah, we going, you know.
So you end up going to Lincoln. What kind of went into that decision?
After coming, I wound up taking the JUCO route. Coming afterwards, I feel like my head coach, I had a couple mid-major and a low-major D1 from my head coach, but I wasn't gonna be able to go because the classes that I took wasn't gonna transfer over. So I told my dad to hit a couple colleges up for me. He hit it up Middle Tennessee, Arkansas. Well, Baby James actually hit up Middle Tennessee for me. Arkansas State, you know what I'm saying? Louisiana Monroe. And I sat down. I was on the phone with my dad. I'm like, I'm frustrated. I'm crying. You know, like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting all this work. You know what I'm saying? I can't get into a school. And I told him, I was like, man, whatever school called me next, I don't care what it was, from NAI, no matter what, this school called me next, that's where I'm going. And my coach Wook wound up hitting me up, and it took him about 2-3 weeks. And I told him, like, man, this is a sign you won't regret. You know what I'm saying? I want to come here. I want to be a Blue Tiger. You know what I'm saying? It's in Missouri. It's HBCU. It's a great opportunity. And I came here, and it feel like nothing but home.
Man, if you would have went to Arkansas State, you and Ty Cockfield would have went crazy. Would have went crazy. And it's crazy because, like, how you say your competitiveness, your passion, like, for somebody who's seen it firsthand, because I don't think people know. Like, at my senior year, I used to be at y'all house every day. Coach L used to take me home. I remember after a game, bro, me, Frank, and Jason was down there. It was when your dog peed on me, bro. Bro, I remember you and Nate just coming down the steps like, he said I won't put 30 on him. He said I won't lock him up. And then Coach L was like, hey, Nate, I know somebody that'll lock you up. Hey, Sean, I know somebody that'll bust your ass. And we was just like, hey, that's it crazy, because that's really how it's gonna go for real. Like,
real talk.
Like, it's gonna go. So when you got, like, your junior, you actually averaged 10 points. Like, how you, like, once again, how you get so, like, comfortable so fast? A lot of people, would take a minute for them to get that way.
When I first came here to Lincoln, you know, I was a scoring guard, you know, and my coach brought me into his office. They brought me into the office and said, we don't need a scoring guard. We need a guard that's going to be able to pass the basketball, get these guys the ball, because they can't put it in the hole. And I had to transform into that. So I had to start watching film on guys like Steve Nash and Chris Paul and John Stockton, how to play the pick and roll game. And it helped me as a basketball player grow. You know what I mean? So the 10 points came naturally. It was easy little 10 points. I didn't force any shots. I was taking probably like 5 to 6 shots a game. You know what I mean? But my job was to control the game. And I did that, you know what I'm saying, the whole season until I wound up getting hurt and our season wound up going down. But once that hit, man, like I said, you know, you got opportunities and God gonna put you in situations, you know what I'm saying? And he putting you in situations for a reason. And if I didn't get to that situation, I wouldn't be the passer that I am today. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the game of basketball.
It's crazy how you could just transform your game, because, like you said, you weren't taking that many shots, but the average 10, you was capitalizing on the opportunities you was given. And I think you had, if I remember correctly, you had a breakout game where you had 27. So when they needed you to step up, you stepped up. Like, you feel me? I see a lot of y'all, like, in y'all age range, like, the ProM is so important. What does the ProM mean for the community?
The ProM just is something that want to bring all the basketball players out. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing but love. Like, we talk stuff to each other and smack, and all these people might think like it's beef. Like, and it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had somebody tell me the other day, like, oh, Tay and Sean, y'all hate each other. I said, I love that man. That's my big brother. Do anything for him. And it's just a competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? It's something that bragging rights. And, man, St. Louis basketball, man, is something that a lot of people should want to come and see. You know what I'm saying? Because we go at one another, and after the game, we brothers. We going to eat. We going to party together. We spending out at each other's house. So it's great for the community. And it's been great the last couple years since I've been in it. And this last upcoming ProM was actually good, too, for the environment. And hopefully we can get some NBA pros to come down and play in it, and we can take off like the Drew League.
And it's crazy because I don't think people really know, like, how those relationships be. Because, like, I was just talking to one of my teammates, and he said something like, the community of basketball is so small where it's like how people think, like, people in the league beefing. Like, it ain't no beef. This just, I want to beat you so I can talk to you later. Like,
right.
And I be seeing your posts where people be commenting like, stop talk. Yeah. Like, no, like, that's what makes it. That's what make me want to play.
You all right?
Like, man, what, like, this shirt, like, this jacket I got on, man, how did Truvit, like, where'd that come from, bro? Like,
Deshaun Coop, man, he wound up starting it at Northwest. I'm not gonna speak on Northwest about it, but he wound up creating it at Northwest. You know what I mean? And you know, me at first I wasn't a fan of it. You know what I mean? Because I felt like the guys he had in it, you know, was like Hasadidi type guys. But he started to break it down to what it was. You know what I mean? And once he started to break it down, you know what I'm saying? Like this, we can join this. You know what I'm saying? C-Star, Coop, them guys, Bobby, them was all in True Vision. And them guys we hang out with and been hanging out with for our whole life. So we decided to get it together, make it a brotherhood, make it work. It's safe for kids. That's exactly what it's for kids. You know what I mean? And we've been having a lot of kids, training them, getting them in, saving their lives, having for them a place to go and all that. And that's what that really is about. You know what I mean? And a lot of people look at it like it's our basketball team for our pro team. That ain't for our pro team. It's for kids. You know what I'm saying? We just put a pro team together just in case the kids want to come and see how we play and what we do and how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Just to put on an image for them. You know, and that's exactly what it's about, man. It's about having a vision. You know what I'm saying? And long as we keep striving forward, we moving. You know what I'm saying? We progressing. We just started our first AAU team. And the teams was very good, you know what I mean? So hopefully we can keep taking those steps forward. But most importantly, it's all for the kids, man. As long as we keep, you know what I'm saying, trying to save lives, man, hopefully, you know, somebody can see and pay attention to us.
And it's crazy how fast that grew. Like, because like I said, I done did the clock for most of the games, like some of the games at the tournaments and all that. Like, y'all got an AAU team, little kids that's ranked in the nation. Like,
yeah.
Like Weave coaching, and it's crazy because Weave was actually one of my AAU coaches when he was coaching with Coach B and them.
Right.
So it's like, it's just crazy how many kids actually want to be a part of that now. Like,
yeah.
Like it's a movement. Like really now in St. Louis, like y'all really, like I see like in the next 5 years, y'all gonna be the Brad Bill Elite, the J, like that's y'all team, bro. Cause it ain't gonna do nothing but keep growing. Because once these kids keep growing, they just gonna want to keep playing together.
Keep playing, and they gonna become mentors and coaches and trainers. And that's the.
Then you gonna see them going to the same high school. You gonna see, like you don't never know. You never know where it could take.
Keep connections on. That's all it is about.
Yeah, you touched a little bit on your injuries and stuff. Like I'm one of the people that actually see it. Like, and I feel because when I went to college, I dislocated my shoulder like 3 times, like every preseason. Like how you continue to strengthen your leg and keep going?
After I tore my ACL, you know what I mean. I decided to work. You know what I'm saying. I worked to a point where I felt like I overworked my leg, and I tore my Achilles. And at that point, I was done. You know what I'm saying. I was done with basketball mentally. My body was done. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was over at this point. God telling me to do something else. And, I mean, my brother, like I said, man, my brother, man, he pushed me to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we not giving up. You know what I'm saying? And every single day, he telling me to get up, do this. And, you know, my coach offered me back. You know what I'm saying? Surprisingly offered me back. And I'm just like, why you want a kid that got a torn Achilles and ACL back to back? You know what I mean? So that's just showing us the trust that he had in me. And, you know, like I said, my brother, like, constantly sending me text messages and telling me, like, you're going to get through this. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be that one guy that can come back from ACL and Achilles. It's about the story. You know what I mean? It's a story that God trying to write for you. And don't run away from that story. You know what I'm saying? Everything ends with a happy ending. So I took that, you know what I'm saying? I made sure I kept it in my notes, and every single day, man, I make sure I get up and I work out and I work hard and push myself so I can't go no more.
And even though he in the league, you and Clay really going through the same thing right now at this moment. For real, for real.
Real talk.
So you one of the people I could give you your props, bro. Like you was the only one riding for Giannis to the max. Like to the max. Like if you could say your top 5 in the league right now, who is it?
Top 5 in the league. You put them in order or just put top 5?
You can put them in order.
I'm gonna put them in order. A lot of people gonna be mad at my order, but I'm gonna put them in order, man.
It's the clip I'm putting up too.
I'm gonna put it in order. I'm going with Giannis at 1 because he won the championship. I'm going with Steph at 2. 3, I'm gonna go with LeBron James because I don't want to disrespect him. I'm gonna put KD at the 4, and then I'm gonna put Kawhi in at 5. That's my top 5. And that.
See, I'm a LeBron fan, but I respect where you going because Giannis just won. Yeah, and he went through KD.
Yup. It was tough, man.
Steph high. Steph kind of high. And Kawhi, I don't know why he's just that player. Like I don't like his game. Like I know he's talented. I know. Every time one of my teams play him, I'm like, he gonna give us 30.
Mm-hmm. He just so fundamental. He don't do nothing spectacular. You know
that
what
nigga
I mean?
Yoga. He need to do some yoga, bro. Growing up, and kind of like you said, you was playing like in the 5th grade. Like, who was kind of the players to look up to in the city?
Honestly, I looked up to my brother Nate and Devin at the point. My big brother Devin, and the only reason why I looked up to them because at that age they was already talented and gifted in me. You know what I mean? Like they started traveling. Like soon as they got in, I was at home while they was traveling with other teams. People calling my dad like, "Let me get these 2 guys." You know what I mean? And I was never a guy to be picked. So that's where all that grind and stuff come from. Like I love my brothers, but I look at my peers and my brothers and them and look at them like, okay, if he working out 2 times to 3 times a day, I'm gonna work out 4 or 5 times a day. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna outwork me. You know what I'm saying? My brother not, you know? And that's what got me to where I'm at to this day. You know what I'm saying? So at that age, I looked up to those 2 because they already was talented. They was already gifted. And they, you know what I'm saying, they was traveling at that age, they first year in. And I knew I wasn't on that level yet. So it was a good process of looking up to them guys.
For sure. And it's crazy because like that's one thing I wish I did like before my senior year. Like I kind of started doing it in my senior year, but I never was really like the workout guy. Like I was lazy. I just was like, hey, I'm a score. Coach is gonna look at that. Like, no, now I start seeing when I went to college, I'm like, all right, I'm scoring, but it's hard. Like they working out, like they hooping, like these people that take it serious every day. Then when I went to William Penn, being at a powerhouse, I start seeing it. Like players is winning Player of the Year, pros every year. I'm like, okay, y'all different. Like, but it's kind of too late now, so I went this route. You feel me? I went this route.
Hey man, just
for real. I know you like a basketball historian, so like somebody that people always talk to me about is Dwayne Polk. And what's crazy is I found out that was my cousin like 2 years ago. Like he called me like, "Yo, Mama Connie." I'm like, "Yeah." Like I grew up with them, bro. That's my cousin.
Real. And both of y'all left-handed. You hear me?
Lefties, everything built the same. Now he built like me. Now, so it's like how big is basketball history? I don't think people give St. Louis where it should be up there. Like
man, like me growing up, when I first played in the ProM, I was looking up to guys like him, Jimmy, most likely Baby Jane. Mm-hmm. Like looking at those guys, you know what I'm saying? Looking at those guys, because like one thing about my dad is he gonna give props when props is due. So I didn't know these guys growing up. Like he pointed these guys out to me, like this guy did this guy's that. Like watch this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I did those things. You know what I'm saying? I watched the Pope. I watched Baby Jane. You know, Jimmy was a bigger guy. Just watching those guys, seeing what professional looked like, what Division I basketball players looked at like. You know what I'm saying? And he gave those guys those props and was telling me what to look at. And I looked at those guys. But, man, it's definitely a lot of history and a lot of basketball in St. Louis, man, that a lot of people overlook. You know what I'm saying? But it's because what? We not getting to the NBA. But it's definitely a lot of talent back then, and it's a lot of talent now, man. And all we just need a push. Like we just need somebody to come recognize us and put us on as a basketball community, and we just gonna take off with it.
Hey, it's crazy how you said your pops get creative. Cause I remember we was at practice and we was finna play Vaishon. And he was like, I think I did something lazy. And he was like, yeah, you made it, but you ain't Hoodie Rio. You ain't Hoodie Rio. You gotta go 110%. And I'm just like, man, what team is you coaching right now? Like what's going on? We ain't even make it to Vacation. We lost to U City. I'm like, man, TJ went crazy.
Oh man.
But man, it's been a great interview, gang. On me, I appreciate you letting me do this for real, for real.
I appreciate you, man. Real talk, bro.
You know, we locked in forever, man.
Yeah.
Beloved, keep getting that knee ready, man.
I got you, Brody.
All right, bro. Be safe, bro.
You too. Appreciate it.
For sure.
Yep.